Pisces, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person on your mind. If you have been here before, welcome back. And if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we will look at tarot cards, oracle cards, and even some personal messages. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. If you feel that any roles need to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means go ahead and flip it. Okay, well, all the cards that we have here are starting in the reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Emperor, and then the Four of Cups in the reverse. And so it looks like you are starting to really have a lot of clarity, and you're starting to have a lot of awareness about this situation and about what really happened in this situation, because you were dealing with somebody. It could be an Aries with this Emperor card showing up, but it's definitely in a very negative energy of an Aries, or somebody that is really representing a big, nasty ego. And so I guess you were dealing with somebody who was very irresponsible when it came to this relationship and with your heart. They were very lazy, okay? They did not put in the level of work that was needed. They didn't follow through with the things that they said that they would do. And they just didn't learn the lessons along the way. With that Page of Pentacles, they were childish, okay? They did not bring, king or queen energy to the table. And they were just highly immature. With the Emperor, man, when the Emperor sits in the reverse, it's almost like somebody that can be almost like a tyrant. It's like a my way or the highway kind of person. This person had no control over themselves. Very rigid beliefs, very structured beliefs. And if you didn't believe in it, it's like you were the one that was wrong. This is somebody that can be very stubborn and very, very controlling. But you are having clarity now, okay? The Four of Cups sitting in the reverse is like really understanding that you've learned some lessons from this person, but that you are now choosing your happiness, okay? Whatever that means to you, you are choosing your happiness. You're very motivated for yourself now, okay? You're accepting that this person might have been a jerk. If you're a cross watcher and you feel like this is reversed, well, maybe the person you were dealing with was a jerk, all right? They were operating from their ego. All right, we got the Moon card sitting in the reverse and then the Queen of Wands. And so let's just talk about that Moon card sitting in the reverse first, right? This is all about seeing things very clearly. It's the same as the Four of Cups that sits in the reverse. It's like secrets have been revealed. You may have seen things in your dreams about this person, but you have had some kind of reality check in this situation, meaning that you've gotten some information that has put some light on this situation. And now with the Queen of Wands that shows up here, well, now you're feeling very confident. Now you're feeling very self-assured to move forward and past this relationship, if that's what you're doing. Or at least you're very confident on working towards things for yourself. All right, that Moon card did come out, so let us get a Moonology really quick and see if you have an additional message to that. Okay, I mean, I like that that Moon card came in the reverse. What do you need to release? Let's say it again. Your Moonology card is, what do you need to release? And so you may be coming to realize that you need to release this person. And if it's not necessarily this person, at least you need to release the anger or the energy that you're holding on to for this situation. All right, let's get one more from this deck. We got the Lovers that's sitting in the reverse. Now, I usually really like when this card comes out, but this in the reverse really represents breakups, a lot of arguments, feeling like this person made a lot of bad choices. Maybe even you feel like you made a lot of bad choices in this situation, but there's a big divide that's going on in a relationship that was once very close, very loving. All right, let's get a couple from this deck. Too many. Let me get just one from this deck. See what other messages we get. Okay. the Queen of Wands that shows up. And so, you know, this is feeling very confident, very self-assured. Did we already get this one? We did. Okay, I thought so. And so with the Queen of Wands, you can see that this energy is kind of duplicating, right? You are starting to gain that confidence. You're starting to gain that self-assurance back in you. And you're starting to feel that passion inside of you. You're manifesting things. You can see that this individual is creating things right out of the palm of their hands. And so now you're feeling very inspired, very creative, very on fire. I like it. Okay, let's get one more. What is going on in this situation? The World card that sits here. And so, you know, somebody may feel like there's some unfinished business here, while another person feels like the ending is permanent. And so this person may feel like that you're gone for good, and that they know that there's unfinished business here, but they may feel like there's nothing that they can do about it, that they can't get past the problems, or maybe you blocking them out. All right. Or maybe you feel like there's unfinished business, because this came out right under the Emperor in the reverse. So you may feel like it needs to remain permanent if this individual wants to keep operating from that ego energy. All right, the Four of Wands that shows up here. And so, you know, this is all about homecomings, having celebrations with family and friends, and maybe even reunions. Now, this came out right under the Four of Cups that sits in the reverse. I want to get just a clarifier on this Four of Wands. What would that celebration be about? Why the Four of Wands? Is there going to be a reunion, or what kind of celebration? All right, we got the High Priestess that's sitting here. And so, you know, it looks like there's something that you're going to need to trust yourself on and trust your intuition. There's something coming towards you that you don't know about at this point. Let's get some more. But it's going to be a cause for celebration with friends and family. Uh-oh, we got the Knave of Wands that's showing up here. And so there's somebody right now, you know, with this showing up, you know, that I feel like is wanting to take action as it comes to you, or you're wanting to take action on some kind of new project or creative idea. And that could cause you a lot of success. And it seems like with this right here, with this High Priestess, that you may be feeling very pulled to do whatever this is, whatever this new venture is, or something that you're feeling very inspired about, something you're feeling very creative about or wanting to create. Let's get one more. You're listening to where you're being pulled spiritually. All right, let's get, all right. Oh my gosh, you got the Wheel. Let me tell you something. When you start focusing on what this is, whatever this new venture is, this new creative project or something that you want to work on, when you start focusing on it, there's going to be a room for celebration, because things are going to start turning in your favor with this Wheel card. Okay, so things that may have felt like you had nothing but bad luck, it's all going to start turning in your favor. And so what this is saying is just, you know, this is like some things are out of your control, and they're just going to happen. And when they do, it's going to be a call for a celebration. But it's going to be something that you've been pulled to with this card showing up here with this High Priestess. It's going to be something that you almost feel like you have to do it. All right, let's get back over here to these cards, as we're going into a whole general reading. Let's see what else is going on these on this relationship. All right, now I do monthly general readings as well, which can cross love, money, friends, family, whatever. And so definitely check out those as well. Goodness. Let me just, one more, what's going on in this situation. There we go. It's come to a standstill. We got the Chariot card that sits here in the reverse. Now, you could be dealing with the Cancer. Does not have to be with that Chariot sitting in the reverse. It's like you gave up on this. It's no longer moving forward. You've lost the direction in this situation. You know, you just gave up. It's like you don't want to move towards that anymore. All right, let's switch it up. I want to see when this person thinks about you, what comes to their minds. So when you pop in their head, what do they think about? Too much. Thought that was just one. They tricked me on that one. Oh, when this person thinks about you, the Six of Cups, holy moly. This person is so nostalgic. They're thinking about all the memories. Oh my gosh. This might be somebody that you've known for a very long time, or at least dating back to children. But even if not, this person is really reminiscent about all the times that you guys have spent together, all of the memories that you all have made. They definitely may come forward with some type of gift, but they want to clean that slate. They want a reunion because they're very nostalgic for you. All right, what else? What else does this person think about? There we go. Ace of Wands. Okay, all right. So one of two things, right? They may feel that you're very inspired, that you're out here creating your foundation and your stability, whether that be a new project, a new job, something that you're just inspired to do. Or this person just may feel very inspired to come towards you, or wanting a new beginning of sorts. Very attracted to you with that wand as well. Could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. One, what does this person think about when they think about you? All right, they may think like you have a lot of options right now with the Seven of Cups that came out, and then we have the King of Swords. And so when we talk about the Seven of Cups, it is about not wanting to commit into this relationship anymore. And so this person may feel like you don't want to invest anymore into this. And again, this is what this person thinks. It may not necessarily be the truth. They may think that you have a lot of options now, that love is just one of the many different options that you have. Options doesn't necessarily have to be another relationship. It could be that you're focusing on you now, that you're focusing on your job, your friends, your family, whatever the case is, and you're not focused on that cup of love that this person may want to bring. With the King of Swords that shows up here, you know, this person feels like you're being very strategic. You're thinking from the mind and not the heart anymore. You know, you're starting to think about, you know, where it is that you want to go, where you're being led to, and being very intentional about the actions in which you take for the future that you're creating for yourself. All right. This person may feel like you're a little untouchable because you're not even looking at them. All right. What else does this person think about when they think about you? Really? Card almost smacked me in the face. Let's definitely see what this is. Three of Cups and then the Knight of Wands that sits in the reverse, both of them. And so with the Three of Cups, all right. First of all, this person might think that you're doing too much partying, that you no longer are supporting them in this situation. You might even be talking about them to other people. And so this person feels like you just might be doing too much and not, you know, taking the time out for yourself. Now, again, this is their view, not you. But again, they might think you're talking about them out here, that you're not being supportive of them at all, and that you're out here partying like nobody's business with your friends. Knight of Wands that sits here in the reverse, you know, when this person thinks about you, they think that you may be being very impulsive right now, doing things in excess. Maybe they think you have a lot of sexual partners right now, or maybe you're drinking too much or whatever, but they feel like you're just not moderating things right now in your life. Who asked for their judgments? Anyways, I want to see what you think about when you think about this person. Okay, what do you think about when you think about them? Oh my goodness. We got the Five of Wands that's sitting here that came out with the Chariot. Okay, and so with the Five of Wands showing up, it feels like you felt like there was other rivalries or challenges in this situation that were out of your control. All right, and so it may have been competition that this person had, whether that be other love options or whatever. But it's like this relationship is all broken apart. And so when you think about this person, it's like they just can't get all the pieces to come together. And so with this Chariot card, it's like you had to become focused. Maybe you were very, very focused on this relationship, but you're starting to realize that action and change is really needed. And so it looks like you've realized that this person doesn't have their stuff together, and you got on your Chariot and you're bailing out. All right. What else do you think about when you think about this person? Ooh, the death. So you think about, you know what? There has to be a change in this situation. There has to be an end to the way that things were going, to really move on. And whether that be that you move on together and you really transform this relationship, or you move on and transform yourself. But you feel like this has to come to an end. All right, what else? One more. All right, we get the Moon card that's sitting in the reverse, along with the Magician that's sitting in the reverse. And so now it's like you're seeing very clearly that this person was being very deceptive. Their energy was scattered all over the place. They were never able to fulfill their potential because they were consistently doing other things out and about, wasting time, wasting energy, and not putting their focus into this relationship. And so now you're seeing that very clearly. When you think about this person, you see it clearly. All right, let's get an oracle card. All right, we have calling in your soulmate. Oh, okay. Are you calling in a new soulmate? It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. It says new love. A new person has stirred your romantic interest. Okay. You've been calling in your soulmate and they have arrived. They have arrived. Oh, it's somebody you're flirting with, or they're flirting with you. So if you don't realize yet who this person is, think about who's flirting with you on a regular. It says extend your lighthearted energy to others. All right. Go ahead with your new love. All right, I like it. Okay, we got girl with the snake. This is all about having very different personalities in a relationship. You have one that's very empathic and one that is very selfish, or this card says narcissistic. A little bit of an overused words nowadays, but if we say selfish and very empathic, so one person is consistently thinking about how the other person feels while that person is thinking about how they themselves feel. Okay, so this is feeling like you were being used or charmed by somebody. You may feel like this person was just so sneaky. They slithered their way in and out. Okay, let's get one. The mask. Somebody was wearing a false mask in this situation. Maybe not expressing how they were really feeling. Maybe you were doing that. Maybe you weren't telling this person how they were making you feel all over the time. But either way, you don't want to deal with people with masks. And you definitely don't want to go into relationships with masks. Because how are you ever going to have that really deep connection if people don't know who you really are? This says peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. I know that's right. Find your inner peace first before you try to go find it anywhere else. I'm feeling a Fairy Temple Oracle card, so I'm going to grab one. Rebirth. Yes, we got begin, innovate, and glide. Once you begin to learn the lessons, once you start to rebirth yourself, do your shadow work, honey, you're going to glide right into your success. And we already touched on that a little bit. Let's get some personal messages. A narrow focus brings big results. So this is about really harnessing in your energy and focusing on what it is that you want to accomplish. This says, see failure as a beginning, not an end. Heal yourself today. Moving forward is needed. You must learn how to communicate. Speak up. It might change everything. So if you've been biting your tongue, start speaking up for yourself. Standing up for yourself. All right, let's get a poem. All right, we got number 55, roads. The roads of my life have never come easy, but they all led to where you reside. Every battle, every wound I've ever attained has been worth what just 1 second by your side. Hold on. Where is it? That's your soulmate that you're calling in. It's going to be worth it when you see them, all the pain, because you will have found them through that wisdom. I like that. All right. If this person could say anything to you, besides we know that they, were lazy. Hopefully we get a little bit of an apology. But if they could say anything to you at all, what would they say? All right. Let me just... All right, well, these are really coming out in big old chunks, so let me just get one more. I was going to read them as they were coming, but forget that. Okay. All right. let's read what these are. This says, whoa, put your ego up. I know that's right. All right. Can't deal with people's egos. Trust me, not in love relationships. All right. This says, give me your hand. Give me a chance. I wish things were different because I'm not satisfied here. It's so cold without you by my side. And I lied because I was selfish. And you hurt me. I never expected to fall in love, but I'm so glad I did. And they were just a distraction. Please talk to me. Some people search their whole lives to find what I found in you, but I misunderstood you. All right, well, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.